Welcome back to our 18footer.com.au race coverage of the 18-footers. I'm out in the dock at and it's Sunday the 29th of November. It's race 8 in this exciting calendar of 18-foot skiff racing, and today is another weird one. We've got lots more heat wave conditions. Crazy forecast in store for us. Not quite sure what's going to happen out there, but the forecast is 6 to 8 knots from the southwest, and we've just been watching a couple of the boats get off the beach. Okay, so we've found Gary Lineker. He's got a hands full here. We've got Johnny Winning just capsized on the start there, but he's going to be all right. So we found Gary Lineker, and they're in a bit of bother. 5 minutes to go for this fleet. We're out on course. We've got a westerly course set for today. Gary's pretty happy with that, and we're going to get out of here. No, he's all right. So anyway, the breeze has freshened. This will happen throughout the day, Mark Healy. This is going to be a hell of a race. They're all on big rigs, so the crews are going to be right at the really tested today.
Yeah, in the last couple of minutes I haven't seen less than 2 boats capsized at any point in time. It clearly is a lot puffier than they were thinking, a bit fresher, as you said, big rigs, but I think lots of puffs here, Bob, as well. It's not just the wind strength, it's the variation that is catching them out. So in a long time since we've seen a westerly course here, I wonder if it'll be the old hands or remember which way to go. So maybe John Winning could be a guy to keep an eye on.
Great start, Michael Coxon. He's got a lane. Sevy's under his bow, probably pinch him out of there, but they're off and running. Quite a few of them didn't make the start. Budgie's not in there. Southern Club Maroon's out of action, I think. I'm not sure if that's Asco in the tide there, Mark.
Yeah, Asco in the tide, and the pin was the place to be. Plenty of bias, and of course they like the look of that Point Piper Shore, and Rag and Famish has definitely got the best start there. She won the pin very nicely. Pure Blonde had a crack at it, was just a little low on pace. So right now, Rag and Famish is the early leader.
It's going to be interesting at the top, Mark. We'll see you up there. Not sure who's going to lead them. So here we are at the top, Mark, for the first time. We said it was anybody's guess who was going to lead them, and well, what a surprise. Michael Coxon leads them, Mark. How do you do that?
That's a bit of a masterclass in shift sailing, you have to say. He was probably a little bit better than middle of the fleet coming off the start line, then got himself a bit buried, and since then gone fast, sailed smart. Pretty impressive performance. So he's round first. There's Kinda Caring coming in not far behind. She was the leader on the right hand side for an awful lot of this beat, and so they'll be pretty happy with that performance. So
yeah.
I reckon looks like my pick, John Harris, coming in on port. Always a bit scary, but I reckon John Harris is just going to get round this in third. That's our top 3.
It's going to get real busy here, Mark. There's boats arriving with pace, lifted. Here comes Rag in on that lifted side. He's on port. Johnny Winnie's got his bow down. He's on starboard. Smeg's through him, so it's all going to be on here in a second as these chasing pack arrive. You've got Project out that side. You've got Thurlow Fisher, Bankstown coming in. We better back up and give them a bit of room because it's going to be triple bank going around here shortly.
A lot of rule issues coming up here. We got DeLonghi on port, Yandu on port, 2 starboard tackers. Who's going to try and squeeze in? See how brave DeLonghi are feeling. There's Yandu not doing a lot about tacking clear there, so there might be a protest, who knows. I think DeLonghi might just squeeze in there if they're lucky.
Coming up to your boat, Mark, the Rag. He's done the best job of laying this wing pin out here. Fully arced up, big feet on the chute as per usual, muscling that chute. Just remains to be seen if they're going to lay it, but they're on track to lay it.
He's charging down, doesn't he? The question is, will Coco lay it? Coco's to leeward. Coco's got an awful lot on to get around that mark, and if he has to drop, John Harris doesn't, could even be a lead change.
See you at the bottom, Mark. We're at the bottom mark in Rose Bay, and here's our race. Last time you saw some vision, they were really smoking under chute. Well, what happened? We got a northerly or an easterly trying to break into the westerly. They sailed into the doldrums again, and Rags, our new leader, Coco right on his tail. And look at Smeg, he's got out of that as well, Mark Healy. The rest of them, well, they're just parked up off in the middle of Bradley's and that Gemma Safaga. It's a hard day out here, isn't it?
It's a tough day. Rag and Famish and Coco basically glued together. Coco sailed another great beat. He's just sniggled himself in front of Rag, and Smeg is in the mix. These 3, anything could happen.
And for everybody that's been watching this on YouTube, you want to find out who today's winners were, what the outcome of this event was, go to our website on www.18footers.com.au and you can see the whole race, drama by drama. Bye for now.